this is, as Gotham was, a comic book world that you can build from scratch, drawing from history. There's nowhere we can't go now. You know, if we want to go back to 1888 and do a DC world, we can. If we want to go back to the First World War, we can, because when you have the ability to build worlds which DC characters can inhabit, the sky's the limit. I was very worried that there weren't going to be the villains at the beginning in 1960s England, but that was short-sighted. England has got the best villains in the world, from Sherlock Holmes days to Jack the Ripper, to Myra Hindley, to Jekyll and Hyde, to Dick Turpin. I mean, you go back and back, even if they're real characters or characters of fiction. England has some of the best characters that Dracula, that DC drew on. So I think that was a reason to go back, was to open up the canon and to say, you know, the characters within it are so strong that it doesn't matter where you go. The only thing I can't do is walk outside daylight San Diego and put a superhero in a leotard there and just say, and the cops show up. That to me was never sat true. I think when I sat down and read a comic book or a comic, it transported me. So I believe it's my job, all of our jobs, to transport the audience and put them in a safe place where these stories feel as if they're real, not you know, the 9 o'clock news version.
And will the show take place in the same universe as Gotham?
I would say yes. I would say yes, because obviously one singer, one song, right? You know, if you're going to go back and sing a classic, let the singer have some freedom to sing it the way they want to sing it. But I do believe that when this guy, the end of the show basically is travelling on that boat with a pregnant Martha Kane to the new world in America and seeing Gotham come towards us through the mist. That's absolutely a way. I think the fascinating thing about this show is much more about every single character in this DC universe, especially in the Batman universe. It feels very rooted in reality, and therefore I want to know, why did this guy become the best mentor for Batman? You know, what did those parents instill in him that he can use later on in life? Well, there's a great scene, there's a couple of good scenes later on in the season where Martha Kane and Thomas Wayne are chalk and cheese, just battling with each other, completely fundamentally disagreeing about how to deal with a very difficult situation. And you see, right in the middle of them, Alfred Pennyworth going, just like a child, but if you two ever had kids, that's going to be one fucked up kid. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like they're both living alternative lives. They're both trying, getting involved in espionage when they could just be rich entrepreneurs. You know, these people care, and there's something about that that's instilled in their son. And there's something about Alfred Pennyworth who can mediate that. Being a guy from a family whose sole job it is to raise other people's kids and to, you know, look up to and adhere to and promote overprivileged people. Of course he's the perfect person to be there for them.
And speaking of Pennyworth being the perfect person, how do you feel Jack Bannon brought this character to life, and the iteration we've never seen before, the younger Alfred that gets all these skills and everything, that becomes this confidant to Thomas Wayne and later Bruce? How do you feel Jack brought all that to life?
Jack auditioned for 5 months. It was very hard for me and Bruno to give our baby up. And we put so much of ourselves into it personally, being two guys ourselves from humble backgrounds in London, but Jack kept coming back, and every time he came back a lot more confidently, and he always cheered the room up. And I always say that Jack, like Alfred Pennyworth, it doesn't matter if he's talking to a gardener or a gravedigger or the Queen of England, he's the same guy. And I always, that was Michael Caine's thing. I was saying Michael Caine had all these notes around his house, and every reflective surface, you're going to make it, you look great, love you, Michael. Today's the day. And he would walk around all day going like, yep, that's it, absolutely, you know. And Jack we were talking about that. And when I watched Jack put the suit on for the first time, we brushed his hair, and he walked in a confidence that I was like, there he is. He is the guy we want. He makes it easy to write for because he's inhabited this character now, and he's starting to realise that you're allowed to draw from your own personal experience too. It's slightly schizophrenic, but it works for actors every time. So yeah, we channeled all of our stuff and Michael Caine's stuff into him, and we landed a special actor.
Can you talk about Paloma Faith's casting?
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm embarrassed to say that when she home videoed herself wearing leopard skin pants on a leopard skin couch with like palm tree wallpaper, and I was like, what the fuck's that? I had no idea. I didn't know that she was a platinum selling soul artist. I had no idea. But she understood Myra Hindley's, she understood, it's like she'd read what Bruno had written, and she was like, she was the only one really who inhabited that character from the very beginning. And I became obsessed with Paloma at that point, and we spent a lot of time talking, became very fast friends. And she'll tell you that when I approached her to direct, I would walk like Bet Sykes, and I would tilt my head that way, and it's funny, she was like, she was stealing it all because I didn't realise I was doing it, but she was the one who brought it up. She says it's actually quite helpful because in the distance you can see Bet Sykes standing there. I'm like, I'm not even holding anything, but she would hold her bag like that and tilt her head because she's an angry working class villain who basically has been told to work for the upper classes, and kind of there's a deep resentment that she pushes down, and there's a school mom quality to her that if you do cross her, she will stab you in the eye, as she does in this thing. I mean, the cruelty, but at the same time, when she says at one point, she says, why are you laughing at me? I've got feelings. And you go, oh fuck, I know, sorry. And you end up apologising to the person who's about to stab you. So Paloma got all of that incredibly correct, and it was, I remember 5 months with Jack Banner, bless him, and then we sent one video of her in a leopard skin pants to LA, and they were like, that girl! I was like, yeah, I know. Thank you.